Kevin and Mike are here to give you great news.
Nice. Hey, and welcome
Go,
to
Kevin, go.
Hey, and welcome
All
to
right, yeah. We're good?
Hey, and
Go.
welcome to another edition of Great News with Kevin Ryder and Mike Catherwood.
Hello.
These are all just positive stories and good times.
There's so many in the world, and we don't get to see enough of them. So Kevin and I, we collect them and then give them to you.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
Thank
Do we have
you.
an intro?
Intro! The show's about to begin, bro. Say hello to the happy, goodbye to the blues, cause Kevin and Mike are here to give you great news. Great news.
All right. Let's talk about kids. Kids have a joy that it seems like you lose as you become an adult.
Yeah.
Seems like it kind of goes away because there's serious things in life and you have to, life beats you down sometimes.
That's true.
Here's a video of two kids that are skiing. So they're already having the time of their life.
Good. Life's
they're
good.
on a chairlift and they're talking about making plans for a play date.
Okay.
So they're already on a chairlift at a ski resort. And check out this video of them arranging a play date.
We might get a play date.
It's on his phone.
End of the day. Keep skiing until I call you. Oh! Let's go! We're gonna play date.
His mom is gonna pick me up, and then what? Take us to Woodward, but I don't have my pass.
It doesn't matter. You're still coming. Let's go!
And then we're going to go to the water park. I don't have my swimsuit. It doesn't matter. You're still coming.
It doesn't matter.
I just love the joy in those kids.
I absolutely love it too. But I have, is their father David Fincher?
It does.
That was the best.
It is beautifully
camera
shot.
work ever. It was perfectly mic'd up, perfect natural lighting.
It is beautifully shot. I don't understand that either.
That was a great great story. The People's Fridge, Kevin.
The People's Fridge.
The People's Fridge.
Michael the refrigerator. What was his name? Perry.
It's not refrigerator
Okay.
Perry. What was refrigerator's first name? It wasn't Michael.
It wasn't Michael.
Gaylord.
Yes.
It was Gaylord Perry. No.
It really doesn't matter. It was a joke from 1985 that
Was
no
it
one cares
William?
about. Yes.
William Refrigerator Perry.
It was William. So when I say Michael, pretty close.
Yeah, not bad.
Pretty close.
The People's Fridge, Kevin.
Yes.
Obviously, in every corner of this world, there are people that are going hungry, and there are people who have extra food. And the People's Fridge is one way, an innovative way that we can solve it. Check it out. Free food. Otherwise, go to bed.
Wow.
I've taken some carrots.
The weather is so nice, I'm going to make salad of it.
Anyone can come and use the fridge, and we don't judge people for doing so. So if you're hungry, you can come and use the fridge. If you see something in there that you like, come and use the fridge.
Wow. Ben crowdfunded the money to make this fridge. It's filled by shops and restaurants.
That's right.
We pick up a lot of produce that is going to waste on British farms, and therefore there's always some produce that we can't sell. Today we had a few surplus tomatoes, apples and pears from a supplier in Kent, and some onions as well from Suffolk.
That's a thing. It's a place.
So check it out. So essentially, whether you're a business or a private individual that just has extra
Be
food.
quiet. He's talking.
It's about dusty warehouses and vans and moving tons of products between where they originally were to where they could go next. The fridge is part of helping people understand that they, at an individual level, can pressure their supermarket, pressure their local restaurant, that they shouldn't be tipping food out of their homes into the waste bin without thinking about what the impact of that is.
I think it's brilliant.
Yes.
I've been here before.
Volunteers check the fridge every day. How about that?
All right, we've seen enough of the people's fridge. But you know, like it's like you ever see those like free books or like library little in the neighborhood? If you have extra books, you put it in there. If you're in need of a book, you can grab it. The same thing. If it's a business, if it's it's some type of there. Look at that.
The people's fridge.
Look at that stud.
They used to hand the ball off to him up the middle on the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
He would
Oh
score
yeah.
touchdowns.
Oh, he would just blast right through the line. Blast right through it.
I got it.
So there you go. Yeah. The people's fridge. You got extra food? Give it. If you need food, take it.
That's pretty cool.
I love it.
That's pretty cool. 9-year-old girl whose simple act of kindness during COVID spread to an army of volunteers. Her name is Hannah Fatima, and watch this video of her story.
With the cookies that they asked for.
9-year-old Hannah Fatima and her dad check over their next delivery. They've been getting the essentials to seniors ever since the COVID pandemic lockdown started last spring, when the Mississauga child spotted an elderly woman struggling at the grocery store, and she and her dad helped the senior to her car.
When I saw the elderly person, I thought that was my opportunity to go and help somebody.
Okay, hold up.
Because whenever you get a chance to be helpful and kind, you just go and do it without thinking about it
hold
much.
up. She says when we saw that opportunity to help somebody, we did it. It was exciting to her to see the opportunity to help
It
somebody.
was almost like involuntary. Like well, this is what we
there's
do.
somebody that needs help. This is fantastic. I get a chance to
It's
help.
my opportunity.
Right. That's
Awesome.
an amazing 9 going on 29-year-old right there.
And she's so incredibly well spoken.
Yeah.
Like she's better than us.
And everybody should do that too.
The simple gesture sparked a passion inside her, at first delivering groceries to a couple of seniors on her street. That quickly snowballed into a fleet of kindness, now called the Good Neighbor Project.
It just started spreading, and when we made it first public on Facebook, and within 24 hours we got like 600 people who said that they are available to help for this project.
Wow, spreading faster than COVID.
Yeah, it's pretty much faster than at least in the beginning. Yeah, for sure, yeah. I don't have the grocery number with me.
The team of volunteers is now helping thousands of people across the GTA and in Ottawa and London too.
There's over 6,000 volunteers. And we have done over 9,000 deliveries now. Some people delivered for over 200 times.
Okay, this is huge. How do you feel about that?
It's really great to see people wanting to help people in their community.
Their mission is to get groceries to seniors and other vulnerable people so they don't have to risk catching the virus.
Because 73 years old with 2 stents, it's not a joke. So we always stay home.
Ahmed Al-Rufai is blown away by his tiny neighbor.
She really behaves more than her age. She is a blessing in our neighborhood.
Her dad thinks so too.
It shows that, like, you just need to have that a thought in your heart to help out and give back to the community.
But what does this 9-year-old fueled by kindness plan to do when she grows up?
That's a good question.
For the girl that has all the answers. Hannah's not committing to any specific future, but she just hopes she can keep inspiring others.
When I go, that somebody has to know it and carry it down to the next generations. When I go, that somebody has to know it and carry it down to the next
She
generations.
says, when I go, meaning die, somebody has to take this on and carry it down to the next generation. She's 9. She's planning on...
Who at 9 thinks about the next generation?
Right. That's my point.
You're like, I'm the only generation.
Right. No one matters but me when I'm 9. She's thinking about when she passes away, how does this work continue?
Yeah.
And that's miraculous.
And let's be honest, when she passes away, the world will be over anyway.
Well, that's probably true. That's also good parenting.
Yeah. And you took the words out of my mouth. Whenever we see these amazing stories about children, you always just marvel at like what a job their parents must be doing to set that kind of example. But good on you. I love her. She's awesome.
She is great.
Kevin,
yes.
The internet, the interwebs is full of people doing these creative, rather exotic musical projects.
Okay, yes.
Sometimes they take an already existing popular song and they remix it. Sometimes they smash them up. They what do the kids call it? A mashup?
A mashup?
This one is taking an existing popular song and changing styles. And what makes this one so special is that the song they use is already really difficult and incredibly kind of abstract. It is Chop Suey.
Oh, wow.
From System of a Down.
Wow.
Now, if you take Chop Suey and you make it a bluegrass song,
nope.
You have
do not do that.
System of a Hoedown. This is unbelievable. Check it out.
Wake up, grab a bunch of put a little makeup. I just got the fiddle with the sugar. Wake a little geezer on the table. You gonna create another fable.
I reject this.
I just got the fiddle with the sugar. Why don't let the geezer on the table? I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
I like how they're making it look like they're singing.
Come on.
I cry when angels deserve to die.
You think Serge is rolling around in his grave right now?
Oh, no, Serge, of all people.
Oh, he's still alive. I wasn't thinking.
All right, that's enough System of a Hoedown.
Serge, of all people, what? Would love that?
Yeah. He's so nice. Every other member of the band,
yeah.
Fuck them, bro. Fucking ruins. No, John's pretty nice, but definitely Chavo and Darren, they are angry.
Yeah, of course.
And they're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, of course. But Serge is the most.
He's so nice. Like he's always like, oh, I'm
quiet-spoken, kind.
And then he gets on stage. He's like this insane person. I did an Armenian rap song.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm. That got us in trouble.
Called Brow Down.
Mm-hmm.
And that band was so polarized in how they took that. Two members really liked it, and two members really wanted to get to the bottom of why I thought it was appropriate to make that, and they pressured me.
A lot of people asked you that question.
How dare you, Kevin? What's your next story? I don't care what you say. That was pretty sweet.
That was not sweet. That was bluegrass. Bluegrass is one of the lowest forms of music.
That's insane.
The only form of music that's lower is a marching band. That's it. Marching bands blow. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck anything that is involved in a parade.
Agreed.
It's the worst form of entertainment of all.
But they're looking horizontally at bluegrass. They're right down there with them.
I will make this claim. And I understand a lot of people are touchy, talking about race nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a bold claim. Marching bands suck.
Right.
Unless it's black people.
Oh, agreed.
In which case, way cool.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Because they make it cool. I agree. Yeah. I'm going to tell you about a little girl named Malia Cobbs. All of my stories are about kids this time because they're amazing. And this is the world's biggest Selena fan.
Okay.
So she's sitting in the back seat of the car and singing a couple of Selena songs and is very disappointed with Dad for not joining in. Check it out.
How do you know the song? What?
She waved him off. She's feeling it, man.
I like this song, and they dance like this. I like singing, I like dancing, and I like annoying my daddy.
Two things that every kid should like.
I love you. I love you, young lady. Little Malia. It's the absolute polar opposite of me in my car with my daughter. I'm the one geeking it, and she's like, shut up, stop singing.
Because you sing terrible songs.
No, well, not with my daughter. I mean, I'm not playing Cannibal Corpse with my daughter in the car. No, but it'll be like. I'd
like to see a recording in your car of you and your daughter.
I'll make next great news. You will see that.
All right.
I will sing Kelly Clarkson or Taylor Swift, something, a lot of Miley Cyrus goes on in the car when my daughter's in there. And I geek it. I'm going full. And she will yell at me. She's like, please stop singing.
Do you have the volume up enough so that it balances you? Or are you crushing the volume of the song? Because that is annoying.
I mean, I'm trying to mix it well. I really am.
So there's marching bands.
Yeah.
And then there's bluegrass. And then there's Mike in the car.
Me singing
those three are
early 2000 pop hits. Yeah,
those three are equal.
This is a beautiful story. A couple who faced racism. They are an interracial couple. 73 years ago, when they first got together, they weathered the storm, and they're still going strong today. And here's a little peek into their life.
This is a story of war and peace, of Trudy and Barkley. It begins in the days of empire. Barkley was an apprentice engineer in British Guyana. In 1942, he found himself in Liverpool.
It was freezing cold, and the snow was an eye-opener.
Barkley was put to work making Lancaster bombers at a factory in Speke.
Many thousands of men and women toil night and day to produce these gigantic warplanes for Bomber Command.
His assistant on the production line was Trudy.
And everybody used to laugh at us. They said, he's ruining you, isn't he? He used to bring me sandwiches in and makes me cups of tea.
Barkley and Trudy took a shine to each other, and a visit to the Empire Theatre to see star singer Richard Tauber clinched it.
We went to see Richard Tauber, and it was...
Richard Tauber...
My Heart and I.
My Heart and I?
Yeah. And that's my life out for him.
That's your song, is it?
Yes.
But in the Liverpool of the 1940s, Trudy and Barkley faced opposition to their marriage.
Oh, I never got any peace. The people were, and it didn't bother me.
And that's because you were white and Barkley's black?
Did not bother me one bit.
What advice would you give a young couple just starting out now together?
If he has a night out, she's got to have one. He has to look after the children.
What do you think, Barkley? What advice would you give a young couple?
Well, he was out every night at the club.
I like that she doesn't let him talk.
Yeah, no. It's
73 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, and I think, with true love, you overlook a lot of outside pressures. But really think about England in the 40s to kind of weather that storm. It's a testament to true love. It's a really beautiful story.
It's an amazing couple. 73 years. Nuts. If you like this podcast, please subscribe. Please share it with your friends.
Yes. And
so your input was yes?
And
okay, bro.
Inform Kevin.
How about I unbutton my shirt a little bit, huh? Smoke
Proud
cigarette? I'll tell you where I'm coming from. Glendale! Browdown! Glendale's my town! Browdown! I love System of a Down! Browdown! Because I'm Armenian, bro! Covered in hair and jewelry from head to toe! Track car cologne ingrained in my chromosome! Come to my shop, I give you pager and a cell phone! Jewelry on my arm from the knuckle up! Hop in my BMW and then I buckle up! Cruising through Glendale, smoking cigarettes, looking for my homeboys, bitch, or even better yet, a nice Armenian girl I can flirt with, covered in fur, even when the bitch is shirtless. Check my breath, it smells something awful. I should have brushed my teeth after I had that falafel. Hummus, kebab, shawarma, tabbouleh. I have to shave my unibrow, it's getting unruly, and shave my back hair to keep it in check. My penis is so hairy that it has a pubic turtleneck. So brow down, Armenian pride. I slick back my hair as I cruise to the west side. Glendale Galleria, Armani Exchange. Gonna get a silk shirt within my price range. Marlboro cigarettes and cologne. Gonna go back to my shop and then I'll slang more cell phones. That's right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. Life of Armenian player, huh? Hit that chorus one more time. Browdown! So okay, we gaan dit zo wat Nee, zit never, bro. Me chega wacht never de show. Porque never dos never krijg deze de boss.
This might surprise you, but we were forced by our radio station at the time to never play that again. I know that's a big surprise. So I haven't seen that since you did it, what, 20 years ago?
Like, yeah.
25 years ago?
So.
What did the guys from System of a Down say to you about that? Why you thought it was all right to...
Shab was like, why would you do that? Why would you think it's okay? Like... and John and Serge were like, it was funny. Come on. It was funny.
Really?
And he's like, and I'm like, dude. Well, I grew up on the East. I grew up around it all. Like I have an actual appreciation. I was making fun. I was just busting chops, you know. And they turned
against you.
No. Everyone turned to be happy about it, but. There was that initial thing, like, where they're like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I mean, you know.
I haven't seen that since the first time. Because it was outlawed.
It was outlawed. How many songs did I make that were literally outlawed? Like,
probably a dozen. Easy. Easy.
Well, this one's not outlawed. Outro! You know what I'm talking about, bro. Say hello to the happy, goodbye to the blues, cause Kevin and Mike just gave you all the great news, bro. Kevin and Mike are here to give you great news.
Nice.